Today's topic is choosing our income carefully. So this is only an introduction to those income. So there's 3 types of income. So this is a faucet with water. These are drips of water. These drips of water can go to 3 types of income, and choosing where this water would go to what bucket is very important, because not all buckets are treated the same. Not all buckets have the same protection. So first bucket is called earned income. So this is from our job. Majority of us are in this bucket. Another bucket is passive income, the passive bucket. And this is from the stocks, the bonds, the mutual funds. The third bucket is your passive, and this is where the real estate is. Point number 2, why do we need to know these 3 buckets? Why? Because we need to protect our money from the bureaucrats, from the financial predators that's lurking out in the ocean. Point number 3, working for earned income, which is the purple bucket, does not allow for much protection from financial predators. And I'll discuss that in the next few days. In the USA, the low income wage earners, they pay higher tax, very high tax. Now, 15% goes to Social Security. That's one of the taxes, 15%. And we also pay federal, we also pay state tax, we also pay local tax here in the USA. Point number 5, some say 15% Social Security is not really 15%, because it's split into 2. The employees pay 7.5 and the employers pay 7.5 as well. So some people say, oh, it's not 15, it's only 7.5. But Robert Kiyosaki said, if that 7.5 does not go to the taxes, that money should go to us. So that means we have higher income. So, but because it does not go to us directly, it goes to Social Security. So we are really paying 15%. Number 6, and this is also true to matching, the employers matching the retirement account here in the USA. If that retirement, the 401k retirement, does not go to the Wall Street, to our retirement account, then that money should go directly to us in our paycheck. Point number 7, Robert says he does not believe that the government should be taking care of our future financial security. Because why? The government do not do a good job. Point number 8, Robert said, and I do agree, that we would be better off taking care of our own money. Point number 9, the government collects money and then they spend money. So when we take care of our money, then it is our duty, our responsibility, and our obligation to know how to protect our money. But if we just give it to the government and let the government, run its course, like 401k, all you need to do is just click on a button. Are you low risk? Are you high risk? Are you moderate risk? And then everything is just prepared for you. And if you're not financially educated, you could lose a lot of money, because why? You're not thinking, you're just relying on what's given to you. So it's better that we educate ourselves. It's better that we control the money, we take care of our money, because why? If we take care of it, then it is in our own hands to learn more on how to grow our money. So that is for today's lesson. If you have any questions about this, please let me know in the comment section below, and I'll be able to help you discuss it further or answer your questions. So that's for today's topic. Don't miss our next episode, 𝗥𝗵𝗲 Show, and we'll talk more about money.
Ria, thank you so much for that. That was, wow, amazing. Friends, I hope you took a ton of notes, because I certainly did, because this information right here is so valuable. Ria, I had a couple of questions I just wanted to ask. Actually, not questions, but just comments, because I think, when you said low income earners, low income wage earners, they pay higher taxes.
Yes.
That to me was unfathomable. Low income wage earners pay higher taxes. Could you,
for example,
clarify that with our viewers? And
yes, like you talked before in our previous show, Warren Buffett pays less. In fact, 0% tax, or even close to zero, whereas his secretary, the secretary of Warren Buffett, pays higher tax than him. So that is a big example from a billionaire right there.
Right. Oh my goodness, yes. And then you said the federal, so in the USA, you have the federal, the state, and so
local
you have
tax.
The local tax, yes, thank you. So all these taxes that in the US, right, it all adds up. So can you imagine for people who are the low income, in the lower income bracket, how did they go about day to day? Because in the US, obviously everything adds up, and obviously in Canada is no exemption. But
everywhere in the world.
It's everywhere in the world, absolutely. But I guess what my comment was is that if you are in that low income bracket, how do people survive? What is their option? What do they do?
Well, like I said, like we always recommend, is to have financial education, just like what this chapter talks about. Choose your income wisely, because the least, majority of the population of the world belongs to the earned income, and that is from the job. There's only a few that's in the passive, and there's only a few that's in the portfolio. So we need to start putting into the passive and the portfolio. Passive is the real estate, portfolio is the bonds, stocks, and mutual funds. But you have to consider, when you're putting this into the different buckets, it's you controlling it. You cannot just give it to them. So that's why increasing our IQ is the most important thing. And that's what we talk about every day. We're sharing this information so that they get knowledgeable in taking care of their own finances. We empower them to start learning about finance, because it is only through knowledge that they can improve their lives, especially if they take action.
Exactly. I mean, action is the key. I mean, you can have knowledge. Ria and I are here to implore our knowledge on you, but you, at the end of the day, friends, you are the ones to take action and to create the life or the lifestyle that you truly desire. And so the gist of this conversation is that, friends, you have to be in control. Be in control of your money. Be in control of how you want to live the lifestyle, and be in control of being wise as to which bucket, which income bracket, which bucket you want to be in. So passive is the surefire way to where you need to be, where I need to be, where Ria needs to be, where all of us need to be. Why? It's because, as Ria just mentioned, so be wise. Choose your income wisely, friends, so that you create the lifestyle, the life for you and your friends and your family to lead a better life. So we hope that this conversation truly has inspired you, truly has helped you, and truly to elevate you and your life and your lifestyle for you and your family for many years to come. Because this conversation about money and your mindset around money, it is so important. And for most of us, like even in our 50s, we don't know what we don't know. And there are some people who who are just learning about when it comes to the household. Ria, would you agree that even your basics, even about running the household, is not an easy task for most people? But I think when you master how you can manage your household, at least that's what I think. If you manage your household like